Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I thought we would just do a little towel folding while I tell you a funny story about something that happened to me the other day. So just a little story time chit chat that I think you'll find comical while we fold some towels. So, I went to the thrift store the other day, as I do often. I just love being able to find reasonably priced, pre-loved items that just add so much depth and character to my home. And so I go to the thrift store fairly often, but I usually don't browse like the textiles. It's usually more of a hunt for some wall art or pottery or even small pieces of furniture that I can haul by myself. And that's just what I normally shop for, but on this particular day, an item caught my eye. It was this beautiful mustard yellow waffle knit material, and I just couldn't help myself. So I wandered on over to that section and picked it up, and it's, neatly folded and labeled lap blanket $5. And I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty cheap for a throw blanket that's such a beautiful color and a beautiful knit. This waffle knit, I was looking at similar blankets online. And granted, they weren't throw blanket size. They were more like bed blanket size. But one of the stores that I tend to shop at online, I was looking at a similar knit. And it was like $60 for this Supima cotton waffle knit bed blanket. And I just couldn't bring myself to spend quite that much at the time. And now I'm looking at this much smaller version, but still it's a beautiful knit, it's a beautiful color. And so I'm thinking, man, $5, like I could spend $5 on this. But I decided to check the tag super quick. I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'm not like asking the front desk to unwrap the packaging or anything. I just want to check the tag and see what it's made of, because I'm trying to cut a lot of the polyester and synthetic fibers out of my home and be more intentional with my purchases of, cotton and other natural fibers. It's a very, very slow transition, but I am making progress, slowly but surely. So I checked the tag, and actually it says it's 100% Supima cotton. And I'm thinking, wow, that's crazy that I found this and that I've been browsing for this exact waffle knit. And you know what? I'm gonna snag it. I'm gonna take it. $5. What the heck? And so I buy it, I take it home, and I unwrap it to wash, checking for any stains that need to be treated or any snags that I may have missed. But there's no snags, there's no tears, and it's in great condition. Not stained, so I toss it in the wash. But I did happen to note that the proportions of the throw blanket seemed a little bit off. Like the length versus width seemed to be a little bit off from your normal throw blanket size, but whatever. I toss it in the wash, runs through the wash cycle, and I'm like super excited about this find, and I'm thinking about it the whole time that it's in the wash. And I go to swap it to the dryer, and I'm thinking, man, I really want to know like how much money I saved. I bet the brand is listed on that tag, and I could look it up and figure out how good of a deal this really was. And so I check the tag again, toss it in the dryer, and then do a little bit of Googling. And as it turns out, the new version, had I purchased it new, would have run me somewhere between $60 and $90 brand new, which is crazy. I got it for $5. So brand new, it's $60 to $90. And also, it's a towel. I bought a towel that I thought was a blanket. That explains the strange proportions. But anyway, it's sitting on my couch now. And I don't know. Every time I pass it, I'm like, that's literally a towel sitting on your couch. But I don't know that it actually looks silly. Maybe it's just silly in my head because I know that it's a towel. So, I don't know. What would you do if you inadvertently bought a towel that you thought was a blanket at the thrift store for $5? Would you do the same? Hang it on your couch? Or would you put it in your bathroom or your linen closet? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.